You can push him out of the way. See?
Not with this form, really.
Alright, that was this one, sorry.
Maybe in one of the other forms, but not in snake.
Maybe tripping them on the way or something. That's what I feel, especially since he's so high up. I just want to bring him down. Then do something to him. Alright, sorry. So, and it was around here and doing stuff here, and here.
Or just right into there. Or right into there. Just
There.
mm-hmm.
If you're coming in with a single, support the fingers with the middle right on the back of the pointer to come in for if you're taking a single point. If you're taking both points, that's when you've got the snake fangs coming in and getting right behind the ear here. If you show them that pressure point,
Yeah.
it really sucks. And then right in front of the
Don't you just love us just sitting here? Wow, we could hurt you here.
That's what made Matthew do the whole 360 when Jack hit him the first time. It was good stuff.
Alright, thank you. I'll stop torturing you. Right, yeah. Oh, is that right? It's this, then around. Ah, yeah, so I hit here first, and then come around and get you with this. Okay. Oh, yeah. You do.
There you go. Right. Would you like to grab and have this? Yes. And then from there, turn over.
Oh, you're mean. He's so mean. Alright. And here. And then there.
Okay.
What I was doing?
After you come in,
I like that better. It feels better.
after you come in on the side of the neck here,
Uh-huh.
and you get that same glancing wall stomach line that you had before.
Yeah.
When you turn it around, take the jaw and the chin with the heel of your hand.
Ah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I would do it in 30 seconds.
No.
There.
Gentle.
Okay.
There.
Here's what you have to do though. You're leaving your hand like that. Turn it over.
Or like that?
Yep.
Okay. And then here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there.
So, yep.
Make sure you've got
That's
this
the other came
firm. And then make sure you're using that knuckle
Uh-huh.
and torque it.
Yeah. Okay.
torque it more.
You're so more.
This doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
He was choking me.
Alright.
You're here,
Mm-hmm.
you've come in here.
Yeah.
Not that I'm
And
looking
then
to be choked, but
You're turning the head and pushing it out.
Okay.
So you feel the difference between just this
Mm-hmm.
and this.
Woo! Yeah. Alright.
try that again.
Are you sure?
If you really want to.
And then.
Get under the jaw.
Right there?
Yeah, that's where it is.
Right there.
Yeah, get right underneath
Or
it.
what I was doing is here, and I actually had to use my forearm. So I was taking this and grinding it so that it was coming in.
Woo!
Yeah.
Alright.
And I sharpen this bone.
I've
You
seen
feel it.
Cuts it open, sharpens it. So skin. Alright, your turn.
Do the T1000 thing. Which reminds me,
I think you block with this one first.
I block this.
somehow,
You parry,
completely different
So,
movies and
you
whatnot.
come
But
this
I
way.
know of another Matthew
parry,
Barrett now.
strike,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
and you can hit me however you want.
Favorites at Walmart.
And you just do a
Oh, no
strike,
other Matthew Barretts.
That's what I'm
and
working
then
on.
from here,
I'm going
So
to have
you-
to kill
let's say
him
you
too
hit
and
me.
steal his power.
and then you open
Probably shouldn't be saying
pull
things
this
like that
down,
one.
which allows you to bring this hand up, and that strikes.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense?
So,
I'm sure they'll have
There's
better.
another-
Did you want to go with the choke, or were you just trying
I was just
things?
Just to get familiar.
I just want to point something out because one thing that you've got that the others don't. When
Me?
Yep. When you come in, you don't turn like they do. Like most of the time, the parries come in, and especially you turn a lot with this because see how even when I force him over to cross himself, he's still facing me, which generally is good because you don't want to expose the side of yourself. So that's good on your part, but it also presents us with different targets than we had before. With someone who's turning a lot, then it's really easy to come into the neck. That's a really convenient target. If he's not turning as much, coming to the neck, he's a little guarded. He's got his jaw down, especially like hunter shoulders a little bit. Just come in. If he's really guarded, I'm not getting the neck, I'm getting his cheek, which isn't gonna do a whole lot for me. But since he's facing me good and square, if instead of just a flat palm, cup your hand and see how that gives me a striking surface here and a striking surface here and a depression in the middle? Well, I can let his nose, the bridge of his nose, go right into that depression, and coming up here, I can get both of these orbitals in one strike because he's good and facing me. I can just come in and bam. Cupped hand, where that dip is, let that be the bridge of his nose, and you're coming in up underneath both eyebrows. Okay. Just so we're not constantly working with the same targets. Just make sure that the hand is cupped and that it's coming upward.
So you're going to want this a quick flick.
Come in like you're gonna poke him in the unibrow with your fingers, and then right at the end come up like this. So
And then what would I do after that? Would I?
same thing.
Okay. Yeah, same stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's not gonna change any of the rest of it.
Oops. Like that. Do I just keep doing that?
No. So he's. What we meant is the same as what was happening before. So we have that. Okay. Now from there,
Just rake down his face.
or if we want to be really mean, which I'm not going to do this.
Until now, we've been nice.
So far.
Oh yeah, sorry. Change his turn.
Okay.
This way.
All right. We're not used to having a video camera here.
Take two.
So he's throwing in the strike, coming in, let's say right in here. I'm going to take these fingers after they collapse and I'm going to dig them underneath his eye. I'm going to grab onto his eye socket. And then instead of just coming down to parry, I'm going to pull this down as I come up from here. Only do that if somebody says you're a jerk.
They have to insult you.
They have to insult you.
Trying to hurt you is one
Mildly.
thing. Calling you a jerk
Yeah.
is just.
If they try to hurt you, you say, hey, that's not nice. If they insult you,
You rip out their eyes. It's a good thing we got that on tape.
What if you were being a jerk?
well, if you were being a jerk, then it's still acceptable.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm a bad kung fu teacher.
Let somebody else say it.
Bad or baddest?
And then. So I can come in here.
I think you might need to be a little quicker than that.
Yeah, I'll be like, get away from me.
All right.
And then what comes after
And
this?
then.
Like,
Soup.
yeah.
This
One is going to parry down as this hand comes up underneath.
Well, go ahead and do that again.
Let's do that again.
Shove that up there.
So
And then come down with
On
that.
the scoop and this. And then now the right hand, you've got the two fingers for the
Yeah.
snake strike. It
Go ahead.
curls
Good.
under, right in the,
Like,
into your armpit.
I know you're afraid to
From there,
hurt me,
just
but
You don't. You
Ah,
yet
that's-
ever to hurt me. Go ahead and push into it a little bit. Okay.
See, that doesn't.
well, have you felt that yet?
Not really.
Do you want to?
Sure.
Okay. So when you're throwing in a strike, I'm coming in here. Now just
Backhand right.
Yeah.
because that's my
Push
belief.
into
You have to feel it in order to know, like, okay, this is the kind of effect that I'm going to want from this. So you have this very quick you know, the final step forward, and then the blue.
Turn the right toes back in.
See, I was like way over here.
Oh,
There, that's better, right there. Yep, and push into it and flick a little bit.
I think that's the start.
Yeah,
I want to practice that.
yeah, that's better.
I need repetition.
Yeah.
I don't pick it up.
Yeah, same thing there. Same thing there when you come up.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hit stomach line again.
Hit something on again.
Or
Yeah, pull with that side.
left.
And then over there, don't just touch me though.
Turn.
You know, you wanna.
And we definitely won't do this, but you can just take the palm and just
Under.
pop a zero.
Step forward. Snake start.
Which would ruin my career, so please don't do that.
Snake spits.
Oh, you can chip your right back, don't worry.
Yeah, you just think of that.
It won't be as good, but
Better. Get over there.
Snake spits back.
There. And then when you come across, actually like, you know.
Backhand right.
now, as Greg was saying earlier, there are a couple of ways we can go about this. One is this is called reinforced single finger strike.
Driving.
It's great for when you're doing just, you know, hitting one target because you're reinforcing it. It makes a huge difference. The other is if you're going for multiple targets, like sometimes you'll have it like coming in here or into here, all sorts of targets that you want to hit at the same time. Well, most of the time, you're going to want this if you're just going for one target, so you can come in and just strike it too.
I've never seen one.
But you ever seen Kung
So-
Fu?
Smack.
Watching Kane, David
That's
Carradine, 70s TV show? Yeah. When he left the Shaolin Temple, they
Yeah.
take it with iron.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There you go.
Cauldron,
Yeah.
dragon on one side, and the tiger on the other.
And
So
you-
everything you're doing is a
To
hit.
move it to
And
open.
here, stick out your arm. I'm going to show you the difference between, like, let's say one finger. So here, I'm just going to like,
How people identify
not much
Shaolin.
to it, but
Yeah.
big difference, right?
Our teacher, Jack,
Mm.
has a tiger and dragon on his forearms, but they're like big monsters.
There you go.
Never happy with
Yeah,
it.
and then they'll just, you know,
Oh,
you come over
my
here,
leg's
hit my
gone.
hand again or
I'd probably
something,
do
you
that
know?
with one hand.
Yeah.
I really like the
Hit,
idea of
hit.
I've never seen it.
Like everything,
They're
make
really
everything a
nice
hit,
because they're inconspicuous.
you know?
Yeah.
Not just a gentle brush, but, you know,
I
hit.
thought I saw
Actually,
it. It looked like it
I'm already
did
making too much
too,
contact for
right?
you.
Sorry.
I didn't even think of it. See, I told you.
I,
Sorry.
I really wanted these, but
Okay,
I
so
wanted
go ahead
to
and
be
throw
as
the strike, so
as possible.
Coming in like so,
Right.
and instead of checking this, let's say you're going to throw in the other hand.
From other people is that white ink tattoos, depending on the person, because different people's skin take to white ink.
So, you
differently.
can also use
Sometimes
that
it shows
to
up very well.
Worry about that other
Doesn't show
hand.
at all. Sometimes it fades really fast, and sometimes they stay for years.
Yeah, you do.
The general consensus is that white ink tattoos tend to look more like scars or.
Yeah, but that was just kind of coming around.
Actual tattoos, and that was exactly.
There we
what I
go.
wanted for
That's what
this.
you're going for.
So I'm like, that's exactly what I thought. So rather than
Yeah, or
try
just smack me in the,
to, you know, make it look like.
Yeah,
try to make
but,
it look like a scar,
but yeah, when you come
just
by,
straight up tattoo
don't just
white
come
ink,
over and,
fine, and
you know, and touch. Hit as you're coming over.
Okay.
You
One
know,
of our students did that.
yeah.
Also, other targets, because I just want to throw out a bunch of things. So if somebody's throwing in a strike,
A student.
instead of coming in here, I'm going to do a Fajin strike to the chest, to the back, okay? And I'm going to take these fingers, and I'm just going to let them go underneath the clavicle. Or I'm going to go into the center of the chest, and I'm going to go into the manubrium.
Also fun.
So what are the names of these moves?
Wow.
Seafood.
I know that somewhere, I have no book and.
Gotcha.
But with the animal forms, because of the way that they operate, it's just so much harder to memorize them. So,
I thought you were messing with me for a second there.
no, I have the names just written down somewhere, so.
Their names are Ouchie, Painmaker, Chokey Bit, and those are the only ones I can remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. That's very Chinese, very poetic.
You know, I'm a traditionalist.
Yeah.
So after pierce the armor, we
Snake strike.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So actually, that's what we were
Here's
just
the-
already move on to.
Step.
step. Oh, right.
And then go into Kobu and Snake Spits.
Oh, and the recording's still going, but we've all kind of worked our way out of it. So now
Yes.
there's just this Alan looking. I'm trying to do this.
Alright, I'll trim it later. It's not gonna.
No, that's all you're gonna post.
Alright.
Just Alan.
No, so, yeah, just do and make sure you edit this out. Just make sure that you edit things better than Ben Montague.
What I was actually thinking of doing is just giving you the whole file so that you can watch through it and you can either edit it yourself, or if you don't have the
Yeah, I don't have the tools.
yeah, then if you just watch through it and just tell me, keep, from this time to this time, cut from this time to this time, and just tell me what you want.
Yeah.
And, or, if you want it in separate files, or if you want it in one thing that's just edited, and then I can do that for you and give it back.
So it's
So, Mike.
Snake bite.
Okay.
pokey. Is this where this happens?
Okay, so it's snake bite.
It's snake
Bad
spits,
hand.
Snake spits?
poke,
Bad hand.
backhand.
Then it
Dragon.
comes up, around, we have this flick, and then we end the turn.
Oh, I got it.
Okay,
So-
so for this part, who wants to throw some ideas out there other than Greg? Oh.
What part?
What part?
The next part of the form after we just have so we've just done up to this, now we have this. It's easy enough.
What would you make that motion?
Solid.
Okay. Okay.
So out of shape.
I'm legitimately making it up.
So we have.
Well, we just,
So.
oh yeah, this,
and that.
Okay, what now?
So we had that motion, so if he's,
Well, how about this? So Dave's going to be your first attacker. So
Okay.
do the first part of the form.
Multiple attackers?
It's an oddity, Bob. Well, I know.
No.
And we'll move this way again. Or get somebody to
Guys,
carry around the camera.
Since the screen is flipped, you can actually see whether or not
Alan.
you're on camera.
Over this way.
So you can just take a look and.
I bet they can't see me. I bet you guys can't see me because I'm small. I'm making myself small right now. Using Chinese magic to make myself small. You guys can't see me. I'm not on screen, right? Because you can't even hear this.
Nope, you're not on screen. And no, we can't hear you.
Wow.
All right, so
All right.
first attacker, the very
First
same
attacker.
application we were just going over. And now Mike is going to be the second attacker, so we're moving on to the next part of the form.
and so it's there, there.
Okay. You're onto it, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll just change some targets for you.
All right. And
That was real? That was real?
yes,
I'll get it moving. Bam! Oh, I'm bleeding.
And
Holy crap, that could be dangerous. Now do pierce the armor.
and I don't know what to do from
Isn't his
there.
other arm kind of dangerous?
Just make you laugh.
Even here, when you have me hooked,
Yeah.
do pierce the armor with this.
Oh, I see.
Ah.
Yeah.
So he's throwing me the strike. Now you were just come right in here. You hear that?
Uh-huh.
It's a good sound. Now we're going to snake around. So now we've got that going on.
Okay.
And you asked about the other hand. Wait, okay,
We've
the
been-
danger. So go ahead.
It was awesome. Painful, but awesome.
What you really want to make sure when you snake the arm, the way Matthew's talking about, when
Mm-hmm.
you come in here, make sure that when you come around, you're getting the tricep and coming in underneath that. See how much that hits him? If I'm too low, if I'm like at the elbow,
Yeah.
like if I'm at the elbow, he's going to bend his arm.
Yeah.
It's still going to be unpleasant and it's going to turn him, but you're going to get a completely different effect than what we're talking about. And if you go even lower than that, you've got nothing. So you want to make sure that you're on the tricep and you're rolling that goji tendon, because that's really unpleasant. And especially if you reinforce it.
Well, then it would bother hitting him. I just like, take him somewhere. Be like, come with me.
No, see, once you get that, and you've got him like I had him when he was jumping around on his toes, and then you reinforce it so you get it really good, and then all you need is Fajin. You don't need to hit him.
Or you can attack my throat.
Or you can attack his throat.
One of the reasons why I do things like that, especially with Snake, like if you saw me doing Chilin, I would be doing something more along those lines. But I've noticed with the smaller animals, the hawk, the snake, it just seems to be right in the form that maybe it's just my own personal feelings on the matter, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna go after really sensitive areas.
Yeah.
But
See,
like with bear, I don't bother with, okay, I'm gonna go after the throat. I'm just like, destroy!
because you want to get some flavor of the animal, and I agree with Matthew that with snake you want these precise, quick strikes because that's part of what snakes are all about. But I also like to include in snake a lot of coiling, a lot of wrapping up, a lot of
Oh yeah, that's
this sort
all
of thing.
right in the form, so that's why I did that. Because that's the whole idea behind the snake. It wraps you up and then attacks.
But it also could just give you a big hug.
So when we come from this point where we've already struck, we just kind of throw this guy out of the way, and when that's where we would come into,
We have the second attacker. Yes.
and then snake bite. So by the time you do the snake spit, you're actually onto a third attacker.
Possibly. Could still be on the first attacker. You could be working on the second. You could.
You could be going back to the first after having played with the second.
Yeah.
Be killing the dead body of the first.
Could be so overwhelmed with the thought of battle that you're just attacking imaginary
So in
opponents
this
at this
case, I
point.
would have come over here. If I can.
Nope. Okay.
So yeah, you gotta get up here.
So again, what we're doing, coming in right there,
Okay.
snaking around. Now, as Greg was saying, there are two different ways. You're going to snake around, you're going to rub this tricep, or I do actually like coming in here to get that kind of turn.
Thank you.
Wow, he just.
He let me.
I know she went-
Otherwise it would've hurt.
Alright.
So I'm striking here.
There, yeah. Take this right here, and you'll get this.
Okay, so I'm aiming for this zone.
Uh,
So
So, which better? Okay, here, just a moment. Another thing that I like to do. I'm going to attack here. I'm going to take these two fingers. I'm going to put them right there on lung 4. This one right here on heart 3. And when you squeeze really hard, they make that face. And then from there, I'm in.
it hurts so bad it makes you laugh.
I'm trying to keep a smiley face. If it makes it a face, I so badly want to be like. Yeah, no, that was the right idea. Just kind of right through. That's better.
Here, hold this for a second.
Coming in here, I'm going to snake around. Grab his peck. I'm going to grab his peck.
That's so bad.
And with the peck. So I've got that, and I'm grabbing his clavicle.
He's like following. Get a close up, thanks.
Surface to surface contact as you can.
Sorry, I saw that, and I just had to do it.
That friction.
That's okay.
I was going to do it instead of the purpose. I didn't want
You
to.
just come around and like, yep.
Oh yeah, have you thought of
Actually,
a
come
good
on
time
here.
for a Go
The
Club yet?
friction causes it to turn so you get the right.
Good time? No, I've been busy with other things.
Ah,
I
So
see.
make sure you've got that.
Well,
As much
I'm watching
surface to
those things
surface
from my
contact.
life, so it won't be an issue.
Like
as
that
much
sound.
contact as you can. There you go. I got a much better reaction on that time.
Attack the clavicle.
The whole time I'd be probably trying to get you to go away. Go away.
Attack him.
Alright. Oh, wait, didn't you get a chance to do it to him?
Oh, I can.
Never got a chance to hurt me yet.
Believe me.
Alright, exactly.
This is weird.
Yeah, your arm kind of folds up after you.
There you go, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
He's so tall. All right, Matthew, what am I doing wrong?
Okay, with
Attacking with a tall target.
okay. Throwing. Here, I'm gonna try to be.
Oh, man. He's laying it on thick.
So I've got this. How about this? I'm just going to pull. So I'm going to grab here. Got the compliance points right here. Okay. I'm going to pull and come up into here. Now from here, the next part of the form. I'm going to pull on snake bite instead.
Snake bite. This guy can do that.
Nice stretch.
Coming in, I would want to just hold his arm here and, pull it down and come in here because even though I've got compliance points here, this arm is a little too free for my taste. So when he comes in, I'm going to take this and I'm still going to bring it down, but I'm going to take the elbow instead of the upper arm like we were. Because then I can turn him this way, come away from the pillar.
That's the first time David's tapped.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
But take it right at the elbow here. You get those compliance points at first, and once you get them tucked, then you just push in up and around on the elbow. And eventually you get them turned all the way around. And then all my snake strikes.
At that point in time, I can't attack you, even if I wanted to.
Not a bad condition to be in, where your attacker can't hit you.
So I grab it.
So keep those compliance points so you get them tucked in your armpit, and then push in an arc on the elbow. It's
Okay.
down, across, up.
Anybody not had a chance to try this yet before we go into class?
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead and feed your ass.
Attack.
So, hit here,
Cup
Yep.
that, or
Get it cupped first for your initial.
oh, okay.
Cutting sound.
That's the sound you want. Pow. Because how does that feel?
Mm-hmm. Forget the bit about grabbing.
How does that feel? Yes,
Because that's gonna take.
Yeah. Like as you go across,
And
it,
then
you
either
can
take
go
off
hold
the
on
ones.
to-
You got two options here. If you want to go for the elbow, you first need to make sure that this gets bent.
Oh, that's
So
fine.
you've got them here,
Wednesday night.
and see how it's already starting to bend.
Oh,
So then when I get them tucked into my
I
arm,
apologize for it.
then I can
I
get
thought
this.
the next, it was like
Or
5:30, 6
You go-
o'clock. I got
you go
home
over
from
here,
work. I said,
and
"Ow,
once you get them
showers."
tucked, come up behind the triceps.
Bust my ass.
So make sure you
Then I
got
went
good
to
surface to surface contact.
doctor's
and
Thursday
roll
morning.
that.
He gave me Tylenol coating just as the
And you
help
get
with
them,
the
you
pain.
get them closer instead of turning them around.
And
You just get them
that-
locked up.
That's
You
just
just hold
code.
weights. Try to hit them
I think
together.
coding is Chinese for
You can't even reach it.
because
If
I
he
just
does
want-
get, if he does
I
get
was
close, all I have to do
so-
is go like
Thursday
this.
afternoon. Yeah, it was nuts. So I didn't take anything yesterday because I had no work.
He doesn't seem to be
instead.
Well, what I'd like to see is
So you can either take the elbow and bring the elbow and turn it around, or you can come up under the tricep and just, keep, once you get here, grab. Keep this until you get his wrist
And then-
locked in your
I mean, this class is just,
Then you
not
let
that
go
classes
and turn.
ever drag.
Oh, okay.
But for
Because
real, I
what
feel
you're doing is
like
you're coming in here,
It's
and
like
you're
I
not
don't
coming
know
around
my
too
arm
far,
off,
and
that's
actually
new.
you're straightening his arm instead of
There's
bending.
no way it's gonna.
So then here,
This is just
bend the
not-
arm,
Yeah, yeah.
then come up.
But, yeah, like, how do you even hold it? Just real quick. What is the sense of holding this thing?
In Baba.
Just in
Yeah.
general.
Well, in Baba, when we do the long full form. So instead of like, what we would normally have.
Oh, he's gonna be mean to me for that.
You wanna get him about
No.
Yeah, now your shoes all dirty because I puked all over.
My $9 speaker.
That's right, man. You'll never wear them again. Oh yeah, nice.
And then,
There you go.
nice. And now try coming up on the tricep instead. Instead of taking go above the you start the same way. Coming in there.
You can still walk the circle.
Okay? And then come up here
How would you start off the
and just maintain contact. Don't use the thumb. Don't grab.
Okay.
You don't need to. And then just slide.
So, this.
Nope, you want your forearm to be under his tricep. Maintain contact here, all the way through, and then pull up.
So, but
And the first exercise.
Up.
That's the stuff I like. I'll practice that.
So, there you go. Not even holding, just.
It's really important to maintain contact to feel the difference
Which
here.
plays into the whole always
Because you can
maintaining
come up-
with the palms.
You can come up here and, oh, that does nothing.
Constant contact.
But I get you here and I maintain the contact here. God dang, you're rubbery.
What I recommend
Feel
is
that?
look up on YouTube.
Also, there's
There's this one guy. he
the more
does-
friction
he does
that you
these
can get
exercises, and that's how
across the tricep there, because this is gonna force the arm this way. See, I'm just grabbing
And these are the different exercises.
the knee to the tricep
So this
there.
one right here is good.
And so to maintain
Switch up
friction,
and head.
So at some point
To get
that
the
you
turn
can
without
be
having
able
to
to do
drive.
like walk the circle together, but we're pseudo attacking each other.
You want to do it one more time, don't you?
Maybe the pulling be easier, but.
No, you're like
It's
way
gotta
off.
be-
You're like,
it's gotta be
you're up on
parallel.
my shoulder.
You're getting your hand on his tricep, but then your arm is down here on his forearm. You need to come in
I'll practice this
to get the whole thing.
at home. It's
See, that's why I like having my short one.
There we go.
It's not about this stuff, so I
Yeah,
can
you just
really
didn't.
walk
You just
it.
didn't successfully. As you came down, you didn't get my arm turned.
Really,
So I'm looking. I'm like this at the moment rather than that.
It needs to be like this. So you get him here,
well, I'd like to
and
learn this because
this needs to turn.
even just at some point in time we could play.
Woo! Oh man, he's evil.
It's just.
I'm not gonna be able to handle it any more times if I keep doing that. Get in there. See, yeah, it's still not. As you're going around, turn my arm. Yeah. There you go.
Here, try this. Roll your sleeve up. Skin to skin contact's gonna make it easier.
See, I would have thought we've been standing. I
Better.
never thought of doing it like this.
Still not quite.
This makes so much
turning around.
sense.
Yeah.
Press into it,
Press into it.
because you want friction. Friction is what's gonna do it. So really press into his tricep.
Like, and when you're first doing it,
See who.
like, actually still grab me, get my arm turned, then come around.
Come out tonight,
You know? Like, so good, grab.
but if you're.
Yeah, that wasn't-
it's out
you didn't
and
turn.
you're telling me,
Yeah, grab harder.
you're asking
Grab
for
harder.
that,
Turn. There we go.
just do it.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm switching up again.
So to get my, you need to get my arm that way. So
Yeah, because you need his arm to be palm up is what's gonna.
turn my arm a little bit.
Okay.
Go into it.
Well, I keep thinking it's Sunday for some reason.
Me too, I was thinking, that's why I was thinking.
Ah, you're doing
Monday I'm
wonderful.
taking off.
Just-
I'm just taking
Right.
the day off.
Lucky bastard.
Well, yeah, it's better. That's
Kind of been suffering insomnia.
Yeah.